going on, YouTube? It's one of those days outside where you can't really get anything done because it's been raining so much. So I've had a lot of people ask me, for a little while now, what type of setup do you run to hunt these coyotes and hogs and the things that we do? So I figured might as well just go ahead and do a video regarding what we use and how simple it can be and how complex it can be, and then show you the differences between the two. So I like to run kind of a Frankenstein because I like to build my rifles a little bit. And so I'll show you that. And then I have another one of the guys' rifles on the team with me because I was using it to zero yesterday, and make sure that everything is on based off of how the last hunt went. So I'm starting to check rifles to make sure, what the problem was, so we don't have that happen again. I'll show you one of those videos that came off of Matt's scope, and I wasn't able to get it on the last video, so I'm gonna try to put it on this one for you. So a few of the things that I like to run, I'm running a American Defense lower on an AR platform. So I'm gonna see if I can do this. Let's see here real quick. I'm gonna turn the camera around if I can. All right, so the thing I like to run is a AR platform. I'm using a nice bolt. I'm running a Fortis hammer charging handle. I like to run an external battery pack, and I'm running an AGM 35640 for my optic, and a Viltor stock. I like having the Viltor stock to be able to store extra CR123s as far as my batteries in case I need them for not just myself but anybody on the team. I'm running a BSF carbon fiber barrel and a Dead Air Nomad L suppressor on here. What I like running is my stock as a Hogue grip and a CMC 2-pound trigger. Some of the things that I like to run. That's just me and my personal preference. Matt is more simple. He likes to run, let me show you how simple this can get. All right, so Matt is running a Palmetto upper and lower, and he's running a STR stock and grip. He's running a mil-spec trigger. He wants to change that soon, so I'm probably gonna go ahead and do a drop-in on here, and I am probably gonna suppress it, and so I'm waiting on him to get all that done. But we just put this new Rix Storm, I think it's the S2 on there, and believe it or not, I'm actually really impressed with it. It's actually a pretty decent optic, for the money. So if you're looking to get into this and you're like, oh man, I can't do a thermal, it just costs too much. Well, I think these are on I think you can get them on Amazon now for like $800. I think they're like $7.99. So it's not bad. It's really not a bad price to be able to get into something that, is like what we do, because really, hey, that's what he's running. And it does audio and video, if I'm not mistaken, and it is to where it can Wi-Fi to his phone. So that's the main thing as far as what he likes to run. He has to have it go to his phone, because when he's scanning at nighttime, he wants to be able to sit there and look at his phone and not worry about it. Well, I'm doing a little bit of everything because I'm running the Rix K3 as far as my handheld scanner, and I just hang it around my neck. So that's just what I like to run. Now, can I run that setup to where I can scan on my phone? Absolutely, yeah. That's one thing about the AGM, is I can run that. But I have a Mob Armor mount, a RAM mount on my tripod to where I can just simply move it wherever I want to and turn my light down. So here's a little bit of my setup as far as what I'm using, and show you a few things, about it. It's nothing, I'm more of a simple kind of person. I don't have to have the best of everything. I'll have to have a really expensive thermal. I like to just take my time and kind of articulate what it is. I'm not going to be, taking these really long shots on something that I'm not 100% certain that it's a coyote or a hog or a fox, something that we're supposed to shoot. So just a few things of kind of what we do and what we use and what we run. Now, sorry if the lighting in here is not all that great. I'm actually just in my hunting room, so it is what it is. I wanted you to be able to know that some of the stuff that you have, or already, if you already have an AR platform, people ask, well, what's the best rifle to use to shoot coyotes with? I'm like, there's really not a good answer to that. Some people are like, oh yeah, you got to have a 22-250, you got to have a 243, you got to have a Grendel or a Blackout. There's answers for days, because my answer for that is there's not one. The best coyote is a dead coyote. It doesn't matter how you kill it or what you kill it with. You can kill it with a 50 cal. I don't care, as long as it's dead. That's the main thing. That's why we do this, because I'm from the South, if you can't already tell, and the way I grew up, we have had coyote issues my whole life. And all these farmers that ask me, hey, Justin, can you come and take care of some of these coyotes? I have an issue, I have a problem. That's the same song, different dance. And whenever you have cattle farmers, in their cabin, and they have issues with coyotes, well, that's their livelihood. That's their livestock, and they're going to protect it. Well, that's where I come in. I don't charge people to come in and do this. I enjoy going out and doing this, whether I kill 2, whether I kill 5, or whether I kill 1, as long as I like to hunt until I have fur on the ground. That's kind of me. Some nights are just blah, you don't get anything out of it. Some nights are freaking crazy and you get everything out of it. Like the other night, we had a pair come in and we ended up having a double. It wasn't pretty, but it worked. So just a few things, food for thought. I encourage you to, like and subscribe our channel. We're going to have a lot of cool videos coming out soon. I'm going to try to throw that video on this one with Matt's scope that he took of all of the misses the other night. So that's not going to happen again with Matt's rifle. I wasn't behind my rifle the other night. That was actually a friend of ours that I was letting use my rifle so I can record with my handheld and run the call. Speaking of the call, I don't know if you're aware of it, but we're running ICOtec game calls. This is the Outlaw, and that's the Outlaw Plus. And it has, a tripod, and it'll go up as high as you want it to. Especially, that's really nice for when you have sage grass and stuff and you want to get that decoy just kind of up higher. That way it doesn't get caught up in the grass. And then, of course, I'm still running, the Night Stalker Plus. I really enjoy these calls. You can link them. And so that's nice. If you want to have an extra speaker out there, they can link together. And I will sometimes do that in the big fields just to get more sound out there. Don't really have to, because they're actually really loud. So just a cool things. I have the original Night Stalker. I think I have 3 of them. ICOtec has been really good to us. They help provide everything that we need, and we use the dog snot out of it, if not once or twice a week for sure. So I'm enjoying this, and I hope you do too. I encourage you, again, please like and subscribe. If you don't have a YouTube account, it takes less than 2 minutes to set that up. Subscribe to our channel. We're going to have a lot of cool videos coming your way. We actually have over 70,000 acres of property, statewide, that we can go and hunt. And we can't hunt it all, as much as we want to. But like I said, we have day jobs. Some of us have night jobs. Half of our team is law enforcement. So we have to just do this when we can. And so some of the team will go I think some of them are going this week. And then I know a bigger group of us are going again next week. So we're enjoying it. So if you have any questions, reach out to me. I'll be glad to do a video on what we can. I'm probably going to try to do a video of some of the rigs that we use as far as our vehicles. Our Baja Designs set us up this year for our lighting for our vehicles. Helped out a lot. Wilson Electronics did our communications, so they sent us a WeBoost system, so that way if we need an emergency, you know, with some of the areas we go to, it doesn't have the best cell phone service. So some of the areas that we go to, it is nice to be able to know that if we have a cell phone signal, we're going to boost that cell phone signal, be able to get a line out in case we need it. So good things. And we had some people like Iron Man, they helped out with the bumper, and X-Bull provided us with our winches and recovery gear. That was very nice of them to do that. And then we have some local sponsors that are helping with some ammunition and different things like that that we may need. So yeah, I encourage you to like and subscribe, get ready for some of the videos that come our way. You'll have to excuse some of the camera stuff. I'm actually still working on getting all of that together. It is a process. So I appreciate your patience. Thank you for viewing, and I look forward to seeing you in the next video. Have a great day.